I'm Benji, and welcome to my fishing TV show. Today, I'll be wade fishing at Upham Brook, which is a stream that starts in Henrico County and meanders its way all along Interstate 64 until it dumps out into Young's Pond at Bryan Park. Below Young's Pond, it continues to meander alongside Interstate 95, Dumbarton Road, and it even goes underneath historic Route 1, and eventually it connects up with the great Chickahominy River. Today I'll be targeting largemouth bass and a diverse array of panfish. It's a classically hot summer Sunday right around noon o'clock. But enough with the info dump, let's get in there and see if the fish are biting.
Gentle Ben opens your door like a gentleman. You're welcome.
Alright now, time to put in some work. I managed to scout this spot the previous day, and I had a minimal amount of gear with me, but I did find that the fish were biting on 4-inch pearl white Senkos. But the hook I was using was a little too large and I couldn't land any fish. Now I gotta tell you, this was a lot of fun. The fish were absolutely loving this little white curly-tailed grub. One advantage that I have over the fish is that I was able to see them because the water was so clear. So it was really easy to cast the little grub out and just let it sit there. This way, I got to see exactly how the fish were reacting to my presentation. Now this is what we're looking for when we're targeting bass. We have an eddy full of lily pads on soft sandy bottom, and it's surrounded by a current with rocky bottom. Here we have a little bit of everything we want on a much smaller scale than, say, a larger river or lake. And of course I catch a bass when I'm giving the camera battery a break. Damn it all, it actually took me a while to unhook this little fish because it absolutely hammered my lure like it was their last meal. But here she is, folks. I say she because that kind of looks like a nipple. It's a bit late for a proper spawn, but I imagine creeks have their own ecosystem rules. Anyways,
thanks for the fun, little lady.
These were good areas for fishing. Deeper rock pools downstream of current. I got several bites and a few that actually felt heavy, but I couldn't manage to land anything. It might have been that time of day where they decided they weren't hungry anymore. I don't know. Next time you see this sign on 95 South, just remember there's a great little fishing area right over the guardrail. But this section was definitely a sun scorcher. I could feel my skin turning red because there wasn't much shade, but I did see a lot of these interesting rock formations. They look man-made and strategically placed. I have to be honest with you folks, this was the only area that creeped me out. For whatever reason, I kept thinking about the men who laid those stones down there. And all the history of this old city, this felt like a good time to turn around. And I was okay with that. Besides, handling all the fish was making me hungry. Man, this beaver scared the shit out of me because the water had been so quiet up until now.
What the hell you doing near a highway, little buddy? This is quite literally the loudest part of your habitat.
Anyways, let's get back to the pan fishing. This is my first pan fishing rig. It's a 10-foot crappie pole and it's a really great setup for beginners. This portion of Upham Brook is one of my favorites, mainly because it has a parking lot, but also because this section of Upham Brook feeds directly into Young's Pond at Bryan Park. It does have potential to hold some really healthy largemouth bass. Lakeside Avenue, and it's actually inside of Bryan Park, but it's sort of hidden. This here was my last stop for the day. It's a really neat section of Upham Brook because it goes on for just a few more miles and joins up with the great Chickahominy River. Thank you very much for watching my fishing TV show. My name is Benji, and I felt it was important to cover this neat little stream in Virginia, Upham Brook. It's a great little river that everybody's seen, but nobody really knows what the hell it is.